Today's creative math problem is called the grid of squares, which looks a little bit like Sudoku but different. First, we read the instructions. Place the numbers 1 through 9 in the grid of squares. Some of these numbers are already there. The sum of the numbers in each row goes in the circle at the right. Right, so all these numbers added up will go into here. And same thing here and here. The sum of the numbers in each column is an up and down, goes in the circle below. Fill in the squares and fill in the circles. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll recreate this board here. And the numbers that we know are 1, 5, 7, 6, and then our circles here, we have 12, 17, 23, 12, and we don't know. So one thing I would like to do just off the bat is put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. So I know when I've used them up because the problem says 1 through 9, so they don't repeat. So we already have a 1 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. So we know that all we're working with are these remaining numbers. Now, the first place that I see is that most of the information is here to deduce what goes in this box, because 1 plus 7 plus this number is going to equal 17. So that number is 9, because 17 minus 7 minus 1 is 9. So I will fill in the number 9 and cross out my 9 over here. And now similarly, it gives me the information that I need to know what's here, because I have only missing one piece of information here. So 6 plus 9 is 15, and whatever this number is plus 15 will add up to 23. So I know that's 8. That adds up to 23. Now I'm going to cross out my 8. So all I have left is 2, 3, and 4. So let's see. We have this, we have this, and we have this. But here it looks like we're missing 2 pieces of information to do all of them. So we have to kind of experiment with what would go where. We know it's 2, 3, or 4. So for instance, if we put a 4 here, that would mean a 2 would have to go here in order for this to be 12. But now, let's see, if this is also 12, it would be a 4 and a 7 plus 4 is 11. So this would need to be a 1 for this to add up to 12. And it can't be a 1 because we already have a 1. So we know this is not correct. So, not correct. Let's see now, what if we put 6 plus, let me see, if we had 3, then it would be 3. I'm sorry, I'm just working this out in my mind. I'm with the different numbers. But we can try it out like this. Let's see if we have 4. Maybe this has got to be a 3. And this is the 4. So 4 plus 3 plus 6. No, that's not right, because that does not equal 12. Let's see if we put a 1 here. 1. That's not right either. Huh. This looks like a 4, and this was a 2. This was a 4, and this was a 2. This would equal 12. This would equal 9 plus 3. Okay, we just solved it. It took me a really long time. So now I know 4 plus 1 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 3 plus 8 is 16. So now we have all the information filled in, and it should work. There we go. Long time, that one.